Welcome in, Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
For you in Huntsville, Texas.
Well, it's a little Monday fun day. Thanks for waking up with us here on July the 24th. Another edition of Good Morning Huntsville. It is episode 75 as we are broadcasting downtown. We'll talk more about our sponsors here in a moment, but I do want to highlight right away Miss Karen Denman. Good to see you, Karen.
Good morning, by the way. Great job at the Casa Bingo.
Yeah, man, that was so much fun. I was joking around. I said that's the reason we came back, was to just be a part of that event, and now we're stuck here, so we're not going back.
Yep, here you are.
So it was a lot of fun. Karen Denman joining us every single Monday from Walker County Federal Credit Union. We appreciate our friends at WCFCU for all of your banking needs. Take care of them. And, I've got a couple of accounts with you guys, and I like the ease of being able to shift money from one account to another. That was another thing that big banks offer that I was like, well, I don't know if the smaller banks can offer it. Well, you guys do, and it's a super simple process.
Right.
So just want to welcome you in, encourage you this morning. Let us know what you're thankful for today as you're waking up with us on a Monday. It is crazy to think that here we are, and man, August is literally right around the corner, Karen.
I know it.
So what has this summer been like for you? There's been a lot of pool parties this summer. We were talking about that off camera.
Yes, every Sunday. Every Sunday.
When are we going to open this up to the public where folks can just come in and be a part of the pool parties? Maybe $20 tickets?
Yeah, there may be an admission fee, some drinks or something.
What is the drink of choice at these pool parties?
Usually it's Ultra.
Ultra, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a margarita machine?
We do not have a margarita machine.
Okay. So that's where we need to be at.
That's right, yeah.
Every day we try to find something to lift people up on this show. And this morning we need someone to sponsor a margarita machine at the weekend pool parties.
Yes, and we'll have Margarita Monday.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yep. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Mondays, everything always going great over at Rodeo. You guys, a couple of weeks ago, already 1 year into this now, and
yes,
with Trivia Night. So what's going on tonight?
We had 128 people in attendance last Monday, which was our 1 year anniversary, and Delphina and Tilio gave away lots of prizes, and it was just awesome. It was a great time.
I have to ask you, with so many folks, is there honestly any room in Rodeo?
There's not much left. We don't start until 6:30, but people usually get there right after work because it fills up quickly. But if you haven't been, we'd love for you to come. And for those of you that come every Monday, we appreciate you, and Delphina and Tilio appreciate you, and hope that you'll continue to join us on Mondays.
We were at the 4th of July. I mean, that seems like it was just yesterday, and here we are at the end of the month now. But we were at 4th of July, and Delphina had their food truck out at Cape Bar Ross.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, I never thought that you could have a quesadilla that was the best you've ever had. Because you think of quesadilla, it's just what, a tortilla, cheese. Well, it's not just a tortilla, cheese, and chicken. It's the best quesadilla that we ever had, and Delphina was whipping those out. She had churros, which were amazing. And Bridget and I had a great time at Cape Bar Ross, and I just remember the line at Delphina's food trailer. I think they were supposed to shut down, you know, all the food vendors were supposed to shut down at like 8 o'clock, and maybe I'm a little bit off on the time. But there were still people, I mean, literally wrapped around the side of the parking lot waiting to get food at the rodeo food trailer. It just goes to tell you how good that food is.
Yes, they do have awesome food. And the little slushies, of course, we can't forget those. Those are amazing. The Jack and Coke slushies.
I just, I had the other day, and I don't drink a whole lot. I mean, every once in a while I'll have a drink here and there. But the other day I was at the store and I saw this pack of Jack and Coke Zero, like already mixed up in the can.
Really?
And so I went ahead and bought a little 4-pack.
Well,
No problem.
yeah.
I had
How was
one.
it?
It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was like the right mixture. Now, to be honest, it's probably going to sit in the fridge for about 6 months before I finish it, but it's there.
We'll bring it next Monday. I'll take care of that for you.
Yeah, we'll just have it right here on the show this morning. So, well, friends, again, we want to welcome you in. As always, on Mondays, our partners and our great friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union, they help make this show possible. Today, it's just Karen and I. We're going to have a heavy emphasis on the show this morning about our inaugural Rays of Hope fundraising drive. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that, the items that we are looking to procure for 6 nonprofits here in our community. And so we're going to be talking about that event, how that's going to look on Saturday. Also, we do want to let you know that we are giving away a prize today. And so the keyword is out. Look at that little puppy there waving at you this morning. So I decided to put a little puppy on. So this week's keyword, hello. We just want to make it easy. Hello.
Awesome.
So text in the word hello along with your name to 936-339-0139. Again, that is this week's keyword. We're going to be giving away random prizes all week. And today it is the word hello. And this week, along with your name, again to 936-339-0139. Jason Thompson of Guardian Defense has given us some of these mugs. And you know what? I still have look at that. I still have the green screen filter on. You see that? How that looks transparent? Mm-hmm. So let's fix that real quick. I knew that there was something weird going on this morning, Karen. And watch now. We'll get rid of it. Check this out. Watch this. We'll just hide it. Boom. There you go. There's the green. Good thing you and I weren't wearing green this morning, or we would have just faded into the sunset. But we're giving away some of these Hello Huntsville really awesome mugs. I've got one of these to give away today. And a big thank you to Jason Thompson at Guardian Defense for providing these. So that's one of the prizes. And then throughout the rest of the week, we may be giving away some cash and other prizes as well. So make sure to go ahead and text us this morning. Also, let us know that you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. Our good friend Santa George, who we had on the show, seems like a month ago. I think he was on a Monday whenever you were here, Karen. He said, good morning, folks and friends and neighbors. Appreciate you, Santa George. Good to hear from you. Also, a prize winner from last week, Carolyn Gibson, joining us this morning, saying good morning, Huntsville. And Carolyn, let us know what day may work for you to be on the show. And if you can't come in person, we can call you. But she's been here over 40 years. Do you know Carolyn?
I do know who she is, yes.
Well, she's been here over 40 years, and she has a lot of history about this community. And I thought, it'd be so great to have Carolyn come on the show and just share some memories and some history about Huntsville. Mm-hmm. And maybe we'll have like a Throwback Thursday segment and have her come on and talk about that. Neat. So, we'd love to have you on sometime, Carolyn. We'll reach out to you about your prize as well. Also, how about this? A little happy birthday today to Laura Sanchez's son. 5th birthday today.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday. Laura, what is your son's name? We'll tell him a special birthday shout out today. But happy birthday to your son. Enjoy this great day. And, I was always jealous of growing up of my peers that had birthdays in the summer, because mine was in April and school is still in session, although it's kind of winding down. But I always said, man, it'd be so cool to have a summer birthday. Mm-hmm. When is yours? When's your birthday?
In May.
In May. So you're kind of on the tail end, but you were still in school?
Yes.
Yeah. So summer birthdays are the greatest. Laura there, happy birthday to your son as well. Hey, Samantha's joining us this morning. Samantha Havard saying good morning. So good to see you on this morning, Samantha. Also, A special good morning to 0 Degree. They're the guys that have the candy company, I believe.
Oh,
So I think they do like this freeze. Can you guys bring some of that candy in? You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. This is 0 Degree. I think this is who it is. And I don't know if I've met y'all in person, but I'll tell you what, if you bring some of that candy to the show, we'll give it away as prizes. But it's like freeze, flash, dried candy. I'm not, maybe you guys can explain it more sometime. But
they have a location here?
yeah, I believe so. But let us know. We'd love to learn more about your business as well and highlight you guys. And if you bring some of that candy on, we will absolutely be more than happy to give some of it away here on the show. Also, Jay Elms today saying it's going to be a great day and good morning. Dylan is his name, by the way. So happy birthday to Dylan.
Happy birthday, Dylan.
So yeah, and the 0 Degree said absolutely we can. They said we can definitely bring some of that candy. So we'll send you the address, let you know where we're at down here, and
Bring it on Monday.
Yeah, bring it on Monday, man. We'd love to have it. Hey, by the way, our studio, we are located here. We always broadcast in downtown Huntsville. There's not a cloud in the sky, at least from what we can see this morning. Big thank you to Elliott's Jewelers for sponsoring our studio. We wouldn't be able to be here without Elliott's Jewelers and also Paul Oley of the gallery for all of your custom framing and photography needs. We're going to step aside, take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to start digging in to the Rays of Hope Summer Fundraising Drive. Also, continue to send in those comments. Let us know what you're thankful for out there today, and we will continue to put them up on the screen and talk with you as this show goes on this morning. For now, though, we'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute. It's your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville. Good morning, Huntsville. Welcome back in on a Monday. I'm always kind of waiting here, Karen, to see, when that video ends and are we smiling? Or are we just kind of looking around? And there's that awkward pause sometimes where you're just sitting here like this, and then it hops back on. So Karen Denman is always joining us on a Monday. It's kind of tough to get moving on a Monday.
It is, especially this early in the morning.
Yeah, and I appreciate you always being here. I know you guys are so busy. You are so dedicated to what you do, Karen. You work your tail off. That's why you get to relax, and chill a little bit on the weekend. But then I feel kind of bad because I'm pulling you away a little bit on Saturday now.
That's
so
okay.
this coming up
it's
Saturday.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a great event. We want to invite the community, and we'll be talking about it a lot this week as well, but especially here today. I did want to remind you about our summer fundraising drive. This is something new that we're starting here with Hello Huntsville. Karen, I always talk about on the show, it's so important to give back, not to make a name for yourself, but in life, I believe it's what we're called to do. We need to support each other. We need to utilize our circles of influence, however small or large they may be, to bless others. And so we were talking to several nonprofits, and they said, we really need support, not just during the holiday season, but especially during the summer.
Right.
A lot of folks get up, they leave, they're gone, they're traveling. And so I think sometimes some of these organizations, not intentionally, but are just kind of left out during the summer months. And so we want to keep that hype going all season long. And the way that we felt that we could do it is why not hold a summer fundraising drive? And so there's a lot of great organizations that receive support during Christmas. Now this year, we're doing it at the tail end of summer, and that's just the logistics of us moving back to Huntsville and trying to get all this organized. Next year, it's going to take place at the beginning of summer, so folks can kind of prepare for that. But we call it the Rays of Hope, coinciding with sunshine and summer rays. And I haven't even looked at the weather yet. If somebody out there can look at Saturday's weather, My fingers are crossed. Let me know what the weather's going to be like on
It's going to
Saturday.
be hot.
It's going to be hot, but will it be raining, humidity hot?
Hopefully not.
So somebody look at the weather for us and let us know what it's going to look like on Saturday. And we would love for you to let me know. Be our meteorologist today, and please send good news on a Monday that it will not be raining on Saturday.
Right.
So it'll be warm. We'll be out there in the parking lot, but we're just going to pray that it's going to be nice and cool. I'm going to get some fans, so we need to get some misters out there as well.
We do.
But the way that this is going to work, and just want to let everybody know, the way that this is going to work, starting at 6 a.m. on Saturday, you will be able to drive through right in front of HEB. There is an area up front there. Check that out. Okay, here we go. 0 degree chiming in. Man, the low 76. That's not much of a low. 99 for the high.
Wow.
So, but you'll be there. You guys will be there at 11 a.m.
Yes, I believe our time slot's 11 to 12.
So you and Denise will be there from 11 to 12, and it'll be a little bit cooler, hopefully. Then it's going to get hot in the afternoon. But the way that this format's going to work is you can drive through and donate items. And we have put together a list of those items now on our website. In fact, I'll pull that up here for folks because I want you to be able to see this. Tomorrow's Promise is one of the benefactors, along with HISD Social Services, Rita B. Huff Foundation, Jan and her staff. We're looking forward to being able to help them with different pet supplies. There's 6 total nonprofits that we're working with. And you know what? Before my ADD kicks in, Karen, and I try to start remembering all of these, why don't I just pull it up so folks can see it here? And I'll go over this morning. But it'll be a great opportunity. You can drive through. You can drop off items. And what's really cool about this, and a big thank you to Elliott Jewelers. He is our presenting sponsor, helping to make this happen, along with our Foundation 5 sponsors. But what's really awesome, there's going to be an opportunity for you every hour. We're going to raffle off jewelry. And so if you drive through, a cash donation of $20 will not only get you a limited edition inaugural Rays of Hope t-shirt, and Advantage Specialties has done an awesome job. Shout out Melissa and Stephanie and Deanna. They worked with me kind of last minute on this. Stephanie was telling me, she's like, we'd like for you to get it in a little earlier next time, Rob,
Yes.
but we made it happen.
Please do.
But we appreciate them, and they are beautiful shirts. But $20 will automatically get you a shirt, cash donation. But then with that $20 donation, you will automatically be entered to win an hourly raffle. So let's say that you come by the 6 o'clock hour. You bring $20, you get a t-shirt. During that 6 o'clock hour, we're going to raffle off, and whoever came through during 6 o'clock from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., they're going to be in that raffle for 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So every hour we'll be doing that.
That's a great idea.
So you know what? If you want to come by every hour and donate again, you'll be literally you'll be entered. Now we are only giving away one shirt, per $20 donation. So if you come through and every $20 that you donate, we will give you a t-shirt. But here's kind of the format of how that's going to work. Elliott's going to give away raffle-off jewelry. So once an hour, valued between $100 and $300. You have a beautiful necklace that you won,
I do.
cross necklace that you won from Elliott's Jewelers. So we'll be doing that. But look, maybe you say, I don't really want to donate cash, but I want to donate items. You can do that as well. Dave Smith of Good Shepherd Mission, we're going to bless that organization with some canned food. They also need twin bed sheets as well. I had no idea that they needed those.
Right.
Care Center of Huntsville, we wanted to give them some recognition. They need support as well. There's a lot of mamas out there that need diapers, baby lotion, soaps, those kind of things. So, Karen, let's go through just a little bit of the list here. And I'm going to pull this up on the screen, and we'll make it full screen. And for those of you listening on the audio-only format, you can just kind of listen along here. But the organizations, we're 4 days, 22 hours away, by the way. So we've got the countdown going. We're going to benefit through this opportunity, and thanks to sponsors such as Elliott's Jewelers, of course, but also Walker County Federal Credit Union and others. This event benefiting Care Center of Huntsville, the Good Shepherd Mission, HISD Social Services, Rita B. Huff Adoption Center, Safe House, and Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. The Care Center is requesting diapers, wipes, baby lotions, baby soaps, any kind of baby items. So, and we have some baby items left over. Bridget and I are in this. Oh man, I got to just bring this up real quick, Karen. Right now we are in this baby phase. We just had baby Caden, obviously, almost, actually today is 2 week.
He's 2 weeks today.
It's a 2 week anniversary. He's 2 weeks old today. But we're like so concerned about giving away even Braylon's clothes, because we're like, what if we have another child? And I mean, we really do want to have more children. But right now we just want to make sure we get baby
Right.
Braylon and Caden like going good.
Right.
And we're definitely not trying to have a child again anytime soon. But, we do want to have more children. But you're sitting there thinking, man, I've got all these items. So there are some things that we'll probably donate. But there's boxes that are in the attic right now just kind of eagerly awaiting if we have the next child. And those newborn clothes, you buy them because you think, oh, these are so great, and people are so generous, and they gave us so many newborn clothes. Well, number one, Caden didn't even fit into the newborn clothes,
Right.
so we are gifting a lot of those to my brother who's having a baby in when is that? October. But you spend all these resources and time on newborn clothes, and they grow out of them so quickly.
Very quick.
So, but we will be giving away some of that. So some of the items, again, we are going to bless there with the Care Center of Huntsville. And start thinking, I want to encourage our audience this morning, start thinking about items that you can bring by. And maybe you're not in town on Saturday. Get those items to somebody else who is going to be in town and go ahead and bring those by. I'll tell you what, if you can't be there Saturday, go ahead and start bringing those items by our studio here. I'll be here until about 9 a.m. every morning except on Tuesday because we end the show, and then I usually end up honestly going and working from home the rest of the day just because it gets kind of warm in here. We don't want to run up the AC bill. But if you come in here right after our show, we usually wrap up a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning. Come by, bring the items here. You can start doing that even today. If you can't be here on Saturday, start bringing some of the items here to the studio. We'd be more than happy to collect them from you. But again, we are looking for Care Center Huntsville, diapers, wipes, baby lotions, baby soaps, and baby items. For Good Shepherd Mission, Dave has said, look, we really need canned goods, dry goods, also twin bed sheets and towels. And I didn't realize, because I always think of food with Good Shepherd Mission, but they actually have folks come in there and stay the night, and
Right.
they need twin bed sheets to help out. You can only wash a sheet so many times.
Right.
And then you need to get new sheets. So those are some things. Also, HISD social services. We really want to take care of the great folks there and Sally and what she and her staff do. They're looking for gift certificates to Tom Fullery's. Look, she's taken these young children under her wing and helping guide them and giving them a little bit of opportunity and entertainment that nothing on their families, but some of these families just can't afford to do it. And a gift certificate to Tom Fullery's, this will make this child's life. This will make their whole day. So she's looking for gift certificates to Tom Fullery's, city pool passes. So if you want to purchase passes to the city pools, you can do that. Movie passes with concessions, gift cards at Dollar General, Adopt a Day camp for child. So that will be cash donations. So whenever you drive through, if you say, Rob, I want my cash, and you can give more than $20, by the way. But if you say, I want my money to go specifically to HISD Social Services, we'll make sure to document that. We want to make sure that that money that comes in goes specifically to where you want it to go. And we have a way of doing that, and we're going to document it all. And so, again, that's what we're doing there for social services. Also, gift cards to Five Below and those cash donations. Rita B. Huff, Jan has sent us a list of the items this morning, and so we will get those posted. But it will relate to different pet care needs, and so we appreciate the Rita B. Huff Adoption Center. I did want to say this morning, just our prayers are with Jan and her husband this morning. I know that he is battling an illness, and so we're definitely keeping him in our prayers and believing for healing and a good outcome there. But we appreciate Jan, and then Safe House. I love Tammy. I mean, she told us straight up what they need, and it's a nice list. But different things such as outdoor toys, plastic or blow-up pool and small pool toys, bubble and bubble toys. We need some of those in here. Sandbox and toys, lawn bowling, water or sand table. Also, food and pantry items, canned chicken and tuna, and she specifically listed them, so I love this. Canned chicken and tuna, ketchup, mustard, relish, mayonnaise, mac and cheese, rice cereal, hamburger helper, peanut butter and jelly, snacks and juice boxes, fruit, pasta. I'm getting hungry. Ramen noodles. Is it ramen or ramen?
I think it's ramen.
I always say ramen. It's that weird coming out of me. Pasta sauce, picnic foods, bread. Also health and beauty needs, shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, face wash, lotion, hand soap, tissues, toilet paper, paper towel, sunscreen. And then also miscellaneous needs, personal box fans. You think about that. Folks need to stay cool. And we still, even though this drive is happening towards the end of summer, it's going to be hot, folks, through October. And so if you can bring box fans, we will make sure that those get to Safe House, and also flip-flops. for children and as well as adults. And then tomorrow's promise, there's some items that they need as well, including cash donations. Kay has sent me that list, and we'll get that updated on the website as well. So you can find out the full information on exactly what everyone is looking for and what they need on our website if you just go to HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. And I've posted the link up there on the screen. But if you go to HelloHuntsvilleTX.com, that has the full list. Just click on the Rays of Hope Summer Fundraising Drive. Here's some other things that are really awesome that's going to happen during this. HEB, we already appreciate them. It's going to be at the HEB parking lot, if I didn't say that, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. this coming up Saturday. But Zach has been so generous. I just had an idea that popped into my head. I said, I've got a Traeger grill. You can fire those things up with an inverter. You don't need gas, so you just plug it into a battery, and that's how you.
So you're going to be doing the hot dogs?
So yeah, we're bringing hot dog. Well, we're bringing the Traeger.
Roller?
Yeah, the official roller. We may get you on that grill there, Karen, for a little bit. But we'll put Denise on it, Karen. We'll have Denise do the grilling, all right? But
yeah, you don't want me cooking.
So around the noon hour, sometime between 11 and 1, of course, we're not going to start them early in the morning, but around 11 to 1 or so, if you want to come by during that time, during lunch, we're going to be giving away over 200 hot dogs. So
That's awesome.
One hot dog per person. I did this one time.
Awesome.
We used to do a hot dog. It was funny. We always did. We called it Halloween night when I had my IT company, Karen, and we would always grill up hot dogs. We did it on George Foreman grills. We had a ton of them. The breaker kept tripping because we had so many of these things. But we got to a point back in Georgetown, we were literally giving away 500 hot dogs on Halloween. And we had bounce houses and inflatables and snow cone machines. What else do you have? Candy? What is that? Cotton candy machines. But I'll never forget, this guy drove up in a car, and he's like, "Hey, can I get 10 hot dogs?" And I was like, 10? And he's like, "Yeah, man, I got 10 people with me." I was like, "Dude, it's just you." And he's like, "No, literally, look at my car." He literally had 10 people, so we gave him 10 hot dogs. That car was loaded. So if you want to come by on Saturday from 11 to 1, we'll be giving away hot dogs. You don't have to donate, but we just ask that if you do come by and you do get a hot dog, please bring some items or some cash to help out this cause.
Some kitty litter or some cat food.
Yeah, whatever those items are. And again, you can find them on the website. Just go to HelloHuntsvilleTX.com and we'll have that list. So again, all this is going to be happening. It's going to be really cool. 6 a.m., 6 p.m., anytime you want to come by. Every hour, we're going to have our hourly sponsors as well. Karen Denman, Denise will be out there, Walker County Federal Credit Union, 11 a.m. Big shout out to Jason Thompson. Jason has said, I'm going to try to be out there all day, so he's going to help us set up and tear down as well. And so appreciate Jason with Guardian Defense. He'll be out there with us. And if you want to volunteer, Sam Houston women's basketball is going to be out there with us. I've reached out to Coach Mudge and men's basketball. They may try to come out. We're going to have other volunteers. Junior Service League may have some folks come out as well. I reached out to Sandy. But maybe you just want to come out and hang with us for an hour or two. We do need volunteers. We need all the help that we can get to procure these items. There's going to be a lot of moving parts throughout the day. I've got a friend of mine in Georgetown, Nathan, who's going to come up Friday and help me out as well. And so if you want to come out, your church organization, you just want to come for an hour, feel free to. Coach Southern has said, I'm going to ask some of the football kids and see if they want to come out from Huntsville ISD and the Hornets. So it's just going to be a fun gathering, but most importantly, helping to benefit these 6 area nonprofits. I know it's a lot of talking, but it's going to be a lot of fun, Karen.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Did want to mention, too, we're going to give away swag bags. So there's all these different components. Not in the way the format works, you just drive through. You'll see the signage. You'll see the stuff right in front of HEB. Right there, what is that, 11th Street? So we'll be right up front, right next to the gas station there of HEB. So right across from that. And whenever all you got to do is drive through. You don't even have to get out of your car. We'll take the items. We'll put them under our canopies and our tents. Jason's bringing the trailer to load up a lot of stuff as well. And that's how it's going to work. So
awesome. It's
going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you out there Saturday, and we'll be talking about it throughout the rest of this week because we do want to hype it up. Please let your neighbors know and your friends. And if you're not in town but you have items or cash that you want to bring by, you can do that here at the studio. We'll be here till about 9 a.m. every morning. Also, coming up here, probably today, I'm going to have a form online to where you can actually donate directly through the website as well. So we're going to make this super easy. There's no excuse that you can't get involved.
Right.
So that's the goal. That's kind of what we're working on. And again, if you can make it out there, we'd love to see you. Big shout out this morning, Ken Dixon, Chinaman. He is also sponsoring our T-shirts, so we appreciate that. In fact, Kevin is sponsoring. I said Ken, didn't I? I meant Kevin. He is sponsoring not only the T-shirts, but he'll also be out there with Century Security. He has a security business in town, of course, Anthem Technology. And he'll be out there not only sponsoring the shirts, but they've got a couple of hours that they can be out there as well, and then they're going to put stuff in the swag bag. So they're kind of our all-encompassing sponsor for those events as well. We appreciate you very much. Hey, how about this, too? Miss Lois chiming in, saying, good morning, sunshine. Have you been out to the theater, Karen?
I have not.
God, we need to go, man. Tammy was out there. I forget the last name, and Lois, help me out, because you've had so many incredible folks come out and perform at the theater. It's just right around the corner from us.
I saw a lot of people posting about the John Conley that was there
Yeah,
this weekend.
that's who. Yeah, John Conley was there, and folks seemed like they just had an incredible time. And I was leaving late one evening when one of those shows was starting up, and I mean the cars were lined up down the street to go out to the theater. And so we'll have Lois back on talking about a little bit about the theater sometime too. But we need to get out there, Lois. And I'm going to ask you, maybe you can, maybe you can't. But if you ever have any tickets that you could give away, because we always love to give away prizes here on the show, if you ever have a couple of tickets that you'd like to give away to any of these shows, feel free to let me know, and we'll definitely give them away as part of our contest that we do here, because we try to do daily contests here on Good Morning Huntsville as well. I want to shout out Sally Hosey. She is chiming in as well, saying good morning. Hello, Huntsville. Make it a great day. I love that. I love how people use these little emojis, too. A couple of little hearts here, but then the Texas flag and the United States flag. Someone sent me a picture. Did you know that the Texas flag is buried inside of the United States flag?
No.
They drew a little rectangle where the stars are and the stripes, and you can actually make the Texas flag out of that corner of the American flag. So Texas is the only state that is literally in the American flag.
Well, of course.
So just wanted you to know that this morning. Maybe you're from another state. Texas is the best. We're the only state that's in the flag. Also, Russell Humphrey chiming in. Good morning, Huntsville, as he's saying, let's go Huntsville as well. Check this out. Something going on tonight, by the way.
Russell Humphrey for mayor.
That's right. He is having the Grill and Gather happening tonight. You can join Russell Humphrey and friends for a good old-fashioned summertime gather. I still wanted Cooter to read that. I was joking around the show. I said, can we just record Cooter reading that, Karen? It would have been great. But it will be a good old-fashioned summertime gathering tonight. Hot dogs, bring your own beer. BYOB, bring your own brother. You know, if you got your brother, bring your own brother. Also, Domino's silent auction. It's going to happen tonight, 5 to 7 o'clock at the Vintage. That is right around the corner from us here, just off of University. And what's this cross street that goes through here? I'm so bad with street names.
12th.
12th. So right at the corner of literally right around the corner of University and 12th. Tonight, $10 campaign contribution, cash, checks, credit cards. Children 5 and under are free. And this is for his campaign, but this is also just an opportunity. Look, it doesn't matter what you're affiliated with. Come on out. Just gather and have a good time. It's going to be fun. There's going to be some celebrity hot dog grillers there as well.
Right.
So.
I saw we're going to have some famous rollers there tonight, which also brings me to another point. If you're not registered to vote, please do that.
Yeah, when is the voter registration? Is this also? I mean, you have to register for city voting as well, right?
Yes, you do need to go register to vote. Yes.
Yeah, you can't just show up and do things. So
Right.
get registered to vote. Is Irma still over that?
She works there in voter registration. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's super easy. Everything in I love this community, Karen, because if you have any questions, it's so easy just to get help. You know, I was trying to figure out about my car registration, and I walked into a building. I figured that's where it was. I mean, I looked it up online, walked around the corner, like, yeah, it's right around the corner over here. And I just asked some random person walking by. That's what I love about Huntsville. If you need anything in this community, just ask anybody. Don't be afraid to, and folks will point you in the right direction.
They absolutely will.
So I went down to the courthouse. When I started Hello Huntsville, I had to register. We have an LLC that's kind of the oversight of Hello Huntsville, but I still had to register a DBA for Hello Huntsville, and just walked into the courthouse over here. A couple of guys there with the sheriff's department. They make sure that everything's secure. If you want a bunch of hooligans just running into the courthouse, because
Right.
I mean that's where law happens, you know. And so I walked in, and you know they were super friendly and said, "Hey, go down here, do this, this, and this." That's what we love about Huntsville. Well, friends, we still got a little bit more to go on the show here this morning. We just wanted to share some insight about Rays of Hope. Keep those comments coming in. Let us know that you're out there. We will be giving away a prize at the end of the show today. This week's keyword is hello. Just text in hello along with your name to 936-339-0139. For now, though, we'll step aside. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll have more when we come back. It's your show. Good morning, Huntsville. Hey, friends, welcome back in on National Tequila Day today.
Is it
I just wanted to
really?
save that towards the end. So if you feel so inclined this morning, maybe you're waking up and you're saying, Huntsville, I just feel like being generous, and I'm already going to support Rays of Hope on Saturday, but I really want to just go out there and help out Rob and Karen this morning. Just show up. Bring us some tequila this morning. It's National Tequila Day. Let's celebrate, Karen.
Let's do it.
Do you like tequila? I'm not a real...
Not too much.
I'm not a huge tequila drinker, but, a little vodka once in a while, and Tito's is pretty good. Tito's, they make it in Austin. And do you ever drink Tito's?
I do like Tito's.
So it's the guys in Austin, and the Tito's vodka, right? Tito's is vodka. I'm so bad with, I had to go into Specs and get some stuff the other day and I had no idea what I was looking for. Like, I felt like this, I had no idea. I was like, what is this? What is this? And the guy's like, don't worry, man. We have so much stuff in here. It's easy to get lost. But Tito's, made in Austin, and I had a roommate back in the day in Georgetown that knew the guy, I guess Tito, whatever, I guess it is Tito's his name, but knew the guy that had started the whole company, and they are so precise on how they do things. They want everything to be excellent. And what I mean by this is sometimes the bottles would slightly get turned, even a fraction of 3/4 of an inch, and the label would go on a little bit crooked. Well, they are so strict about everything looking proper and perfect that when those would happen, they'd toss those bottles out. Well, they didn't want to, it cost them more money. He was telling me that it cost them more money to pull those labels off and to clean the bottles and put them back on that it was worth. And so they would end up just disposing of those bottles that happened to, or they would give them away. And the way that I found out about this is because one day my roommate shows up and has like 12 bottles of Tito's in a box. And I was
With
like,
the label that's
yeah. And I was like,
cockeyed.
God, where'd you get all that from? They're like, they gave it to me because the labels were crooked.
Yeah.
So, you want everything to be perfect. Tito's is
We
the
need
way
to
to
get
go.
on that list.
Yeah,
for
we need the crooked label
the
list.
crooked label list.
There
Yes.
has to be one of those, Karen. We need to find out about all this underground stuff. So it is National Tequila Day today, National Thermal Engineer Day. We don't need any thermal engineering around. It's already hot enough in Texas. I saw this funny graphic, and it was like one of these cartoons, and it was in heaven, and there was an oven, and Jesus was like sitting on a chair, and the oven was burning hot, and one of the angels was like, Jesus, what are you cooking? And he said, Texas. Saw that on Facebook.
I believe it.
I saw that on Facebook
I think
the
we're
other day.
done, though. We're done.
Today is also National Amelia Earhart Day today, so pioneer in women's aviation. How about National Drive-Through Day today? So I don't know if I'll be going to any drive-throughs today. I go through a drive-through maybe, twice a week or so. So we go through about twice a week to get something to eat, and went through McDonald's yesterday. I'm sure Billy Coffin will appreciate that. He's a big McDonald's fan. Not really. Billy hates McDonald's. I like McDonald's. You get coffee there.
Yeah.
They're not bad. Mm-hmm. So in the one on is it 11th over here? There's always a lady there, and every time I go through, she has the most gorgeous nails, and they're always different, and I always compliment her on her nails. And next time I go through and see her, I'm going to take a picture so I can show her here on the show. But she's always a lot of fun. It's National Cousins Day today. So do you have any
I
cousins
wonder who
around?
makes these days up.
Somebody who wants to make money. Somebody who's, it's like we need to do this, Karen, so we can figure out a way to make money off of this. Do you have cousins around here?
No, not around here.
I'll never forget a buddy of mine told me, he's like, man, you're like one of us. I said, what do you mean I'm like one of y'all? And he's a really close friend of mine. He goes, everybody in town's your cousin. Because in Georgetown, literally everybody was our cousin, man. It's also International Self-Care Day today to kind of focus on yourself a little bit. There's nothing wrong focusing on yourself. Hey, check this out. I love this. Mike Capps, good friend of mine, business partner and mentor, tremendous man in my life. He sent me a message. He is the voice of AAA baseball affiliate, Round Rock Express, and does an incredible job. He's been there since day one, and just a remarkable man, wealth of knowledge. We're going to have to get him on the show someday, because he was here in Huntsville. He used to broadcast at KSAM.
Really?
Way back in the day. And so he used to broadcast Sam Houston for a while. And so I'd love to have Mike Capps on sometime. But he said it's also National Love on Your AAA Baseball Announcer Day, too. Don't forget. Mike, we're not going to forget, man. And we would love to have you on the show sometime this morning as well to chat about that. So we'll have to get you on one morning. I love Mike because he's up early, and he's always I'm up early too now. I never was a fan of getting up really early, but this show kind of forced me into that role, Karen.
Right. I'm not an early bird
So,
at all.
Hey, some other things going on as well that you wanted to mention with our friends from Walker
Right.
County Go Texan. Let us know about it.
Walker County Area Go Texan Reverse Raffle Steak Dinner is August the 18th. The ticket is $150, and that's for 2 steak dinners. Humphreys is doing the steak. That gets you 1 entry into the raffle. So 2 dinners, 1 entry, $150. It's for scholarships for Walker County seniors. So if you'd like a ticket, you can call me or any of the committee members on Walker County Area Go Texan. We'd love to have you there.
Are we
So-
allowed to give out that number right here, Karen? Can we do that? Or is
yes,
there a
you can. They can-
website folks can go to?
There is Walker County Area Go Texan. We do have a Facebook.
Let's do that. Yeah.
We do have, our Facebook page. We do have an email, but you can just call me too if you like, and I can get you hooked up with some tickets.
So this is the Walker County Area Go Texan Committee.
Yes.
And I'm going to
And
put
the flyer
this.
should be a little bit further down there on that.
Perfect. I'm going to put the website up here on the show. And for those of you that are listening later on the audio only format, go to facebook.com/WCAGT Committee. That's the Walker County Area Go Texan Committee. It's going to be great. $150, and you're going to get some good steaks. But most importantly, it's going to go back to a good cause, these
Right.
scholarships.
And it's a reverse raffle, so it's different.
How does that work? How does a reverse raffle work?
instead of
Everybody
the-
wins? One
No.
person loses?
Instead of the first ticket being drawn, the winner, it's the last ticket drawn. So
Yeah, you know
this
what,
is the
Karen?
one time you want your ticket drawn at the very last.
Karen, I'm your friend, and I'm never, ever, ever going to clash with you. But I am gonna say something that I wish you wouldn't have mentioned the word raffle today. You know why?
Because you didn't win the golf
Because
cart.
I did not win that stinking golf cart
I
at the
know it.
Casa. Man, and Bridget, I didn't even know if I was going to be allowed to come home because I didn't win that.
You need to buy another one.
Yeah, need to. And who'd I get my loan from?
Right.
And I paid
So-
it off. I built
right.
up good credit with y'all. I paid
Yeah,
that sucker off in
absolutely.
full.
We'll finance you another one.
I paid
Just
it off
pick one out.
early. Do you like when people pay off stuff early though? Because then the interest doesn't it really?
Yeah, we really don't.
Yeah.
Just want you to pay on time.
What about if can y'all do would you prefer if somebody could say, yes, I can do this loan, and I will, if you knew, let me word it like this, because you're wondering where I'm going with this. Karen, if somebody came to you and said, hey, and you knew that they were never, ever, ever going to miss a payment, and they wanted like a 50-year loan, would you guys like that?
We can't go 50 years.
But if you could, and you knew that they would pay, like there was just some sort of future premonition that said,
Depends on what the interest rate was.
yeah. So get your loans as much as you want to pay them off early. Sometimes the bank doesn't want you to. So
Right.
just remember this in the banking world, right? Slow and steady wins the race.
Exactly.
But here's more information again on the Walker County Area Go Texan Committee. We'll pop it up here on the Facebook page as Karen was talking about it earlier. These scholarships go to help seniors in this community through our school system. It's just wonderful. Great organization. We had who was the gentleman that we had on?
Randy Jeffcoat.
Yeah, Randy Jeffcoat was on. And so there's a lot of folks that offer support and are a big part of this. And so make sure that you support these guys because these scholarships are important. You know, I forget the number, but it was over $1 million in local scholarships at Huntsville ISD. You think about it, I've been a part of some great, I gotta mention something Russell just said a few moments ago because it's funny. But I've lived in some great communities, but we're talking about a small town here in East Texas in Huntsville. And it's unbelievable to think that over $1 million in scholarships, I think there's over 200 plus, like 260 scholarships went back to students at Huntsville ISD for a community that's 40, 50,000. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, really is.
You think about that too, and it's amazing. You guys have scholarships too at Walker County Federal Credit Union.
We do.
And I was like, man, I need to figure out how to get on this scholarship train, man. Because one day, I mean, who knows, one day, you know, it'd be cool for a community to have this goal. And I challenge anyone to find this information. Is there any community out there that every single student who wants to go to college has the opportunity to receive a scholarship? I feel like Huntsville may, you know, if this continues on and this type of support, this may be a community that's put on the map by saying every student has a chance to get a scholarship. I mean, that'd be cool to see that.
Yes,
So
it would.
you never know. This is what I was laughing about earlier. Russell Humphrey chiming in. He said that was a pimped out cart. That thing was legitimate.
Yes, it was. And Russell was one of the sponsors for that. So thank you, Russell.
Yeah, Russell sponsored that along with some other folks, and man, it was Russell. If you can get me a discount on that same cart, let me know. You know, if you got a way to like shake hands with this guy and just say like,
Well,
hey,
he was there at the Casa
he was.
Bingo.
I didn't
the
get
guy
to
that
talk
made
to
it.
him.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't get to talk to him, but yeah, Russell, shake his hand. See if he has a 10% off program, if you don't mind. I'd like to be a part of that. Irma Dowden joining. Irma, let us know where folks can go to register to vote. We were talking about that earlier, and if you've got any information, pop that up on the screen there, and we'll talk about it here in just a few moments as well. But Irma Dowden, our great friend, saying good morning, peeps, and love you, Irma. Love your mom too, Miss Lupe. I hope she's doing well. Also, Tish was replying to Russell Humphrey. Rob was a good bingo caller, even though not a winner. That bingo was...
I wasn't either, Tish.
Yeah, man, there's...
We didn't even win a door prize at my table. But we had a great time.
I do have to figure this out, Karen. There was something going on over on that, if you're facing the front of the building. We're talking about great time, the Casa of Walker, San Jacinto, Trinity County, having their annual fundraiser, the bingo fund. So much fun. 480 people were there. It was unbelievable. In fact, I said they're probably going to need a bigger facility next year because this thing continues to grow. But if you were at the front of the stage over to the right, that's where Vicki McKenzie was. She was one of the, what do you call it, like the verifiers of the cards. Man, those folks on that right side, if you're facing the stage, won. I mean, it felt like 75% of the time. I was joking around with Vicki. I was like, are these guys slipping you like $100 bills? How's this working out over here?
Right, because the middle section, we didn't win anything.
No, how long have you been going to this, Karen? Because it's
several years.
Yeah, and have not won
several
anything
years.
yet.
Never.
But
But that's okay. It was fun and for a good cause. And
Do you have that anticipation though when you're playing like it could be me, it could be me, it could be me, and then folks start standing up because you're down to that last number, and then someone else wins. You're like, dang it! But then the next game starts up. It could be me. It could be me.
right.
That's the Vegas in you.
One of the rounds, my card, all that was stamped was just the free space. But they bingoed really quick.
Yeah.
There in the beginning.
Did you like the format this year where we did like just the what is it, like the any bingo, the first? I think that made it go faster.
It did make it go faster.
Because it felt like one year we didn't get out of there till 10 o'clock. I think we were out of there by 9 p.m. this year, which was
It was
awesome.
early.
So it went a lot quicker, went a lot more smooth. Thanks to everybody who came out, by the way, and I appreciate Kim Weezer, Emily, Samantha, the whole gang over there, and the volunteers. They asked me for whatever it is. They said, hey, you want to come call bingo? I said yes. And I love to make it fun. We were joking and talking when we were off camera earlier, and sometimes you may go play a little bingo with these Knights of Columbus halls and stuff. I'm not knocking them, but it's just like, how do people have fun at some of these bingo halls other than winning or playing? I think there needs to be like this entertainment value to it. And I've seen them on TV or been at them in person. My dad and I went to one when my sister lived in South Dakota, and we went to a Knights of Columbus bingo. And I'll never forget, we're sitting there, and it was just like, 14, 64, and 30. And I was like, I'm about to fall asleep because of this monotone number. And now there's computer systems that call them. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Oh, my
Those
gosh.
people at the KC halls, they're serious about their bingo. So, they probably just want to call those numbers and get right to it.
Yeah. So maybe I will never be a bingo caller at a professional bingo facility because they will not like that I pause and joke around.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, we'll appreciate it. One day I'm gonna figure out how to get a bingo license. We're gonna have a margarita bingo hall.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and celebrate National Tequila
Yeah,
Day. So
I can get behind that.
let's see. What did Tish say too? Tish said, replying to Russell, they can register tonight at Russell's gathering.
Oh, great.
So you can register to vote tonight at the gathering. So we popped that up on the screen earlier. Remember to come on out tonight to grill and gather. Join Russell Humphrey tonight, July the 24th, 5 to 7 at the Vintage, right around the corner from us. And Russell put the address up there earlier to 1029 12th Street. And Russell was also telling us earlier, we were joking around about that golf cart that was really awesome. The pimped out golf cart. He said it's Down South Custom Cards here in Huntsville. So Down South Custom Cards. Friends, we're going to pause very briefly. When we come back, we're going to announce our winner. You have to answer to win. We'll be right back as we get that system set up with us. Stay with us. We'll wrap it up when we come back here on Good Morning Huntsville. All right, friends, back at it here. Thanks for joining us as we wrap up the show today. Want to welcome you in. Thanks for being a part of it. As always, we wouldn't be able to bring you this show without our great friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union, Miss Karen Denman. Karen, always good to see you. Always appreciate you so much. And it's always a nice way and a beautiful way to start our day whenever you have the beautiful Miss Karen Denman here with us on a Monday. I did a poll at CASA, by the way. I don't know if you caught it because everybody was having fun. But I said, help me clear something up. And this was right before the final game. I said, raise your hands if I said, is it Huntsville or Huntsville?
I did hear you say that, but I didn't see the response. So
I
what
said,
was it?
raise your hands if it's Huntsville. Only about 15 to 20% raised their hands. So the official, unofficial consensus is that it is Huntsville.
Huntsville, not Huntsville.
But I still switch it up. But about 20% of people said Huntsville. So that's how it goes here. Hey, friends, we're going to be on all week as always. Got great shows lining up the rest of the week as well. Tomorrow we'll be on with Jason Thompson at Guardian Defense. Appreciate Jason. Tammy Farkas going to be joining us with Safe House to talk about Rays of Hope and some of their specific needs. So excited to have Tammy back in studio. It's been a while, and so we're looking forward to having Tammy on. Pam Connor will be joining us from DBA coming up on Thursday as well. So we'll be talking a little bit Downtown Business Alliance and other shows filling in as well. So a lot of fun. Hey, if you want one of those pimped out golf carts, where can you go to get a loan, Karen?
Well, gee, you can come to Walker County Federal Credit Union, whether you want a golf cart or refinance or whatever it may be. We'd be glad to help you out with it.
Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your local bank. They're going to take, they're not a bank, they're a credit union. There's a difference. There really is. You know, you think of money, you think of banks, but when I think of money, I think of friends. And I think of people who really want to help me and they want the best for my family and I. And Walker County Federal Credit Union, they are your people. Anytime I've had a problem, once again, I've lost 2 of my credit cards already, my debit cards.
No.
Yep, lost them so quick. And I called up over there, and I forget the young lady's name, but whenever, visualize this with me, as you're walking in the front, Karen, you're there on the right, but you go immediately to the left. There's a young lady that sits right there.
In the corner?
No, the one.
The one before the corner?
The one before the corner,
That
yeah.
would be Ella.
Ella, that's who it
yes.
was. It's exactly who it was. And Ella said, hey, we'll get you another card. Denise got me one before. Ella got me another one. And Ella had told me that soon you guys are going to be able to print. I know you get a temporary card, but you guys are going to be able to print those cards right there in house. She was telling me.
Instant issue, yes.
So they will have instant. Every service that you need. These guys are competing. You know, whenever you think of like the big banks and you can't compete with them, yes, you can. They offer every service that a big corporate-owned bank offers.
Right, and we'll know you when you come in. You're not just a number. You're a name, and you're a person, and we're going to take care of you.
Yeah, when you walk in, you're like, that's loan number 72845,
Right.
red flag, don't let that guy in. When you walk in, it's like Rob Hipp, red flag, don't let that guy in, but at least you know my name, right?
Right.
So, hey, we got some prizes to give away, by the way, and Irma, before we do give that prize away, Irma said if you need to register to vote or update your address, you can go online to co.walker.tx.us, or you can call Irma, we knew it was her, at the Annex office there in room 114, the number 936-436-4959. We're going to give away some prizes. How about that, Karen?
Sounds good.
Here's the deal, though. You got to answer to win, and I have no idea who this is. By the way, the prize today, Hello Huntsville thermos, and we have one brand new. You're not getting this one because this is the one I drink out of. Someone entered to win, and they're not answering. They're probably at work.
Probably.
We'll give them one more ring here.
You don't answer, you can't win.
Sorry. Don't answer, don't win. That's how it goes here on the show. So if you don't answer, you don't win. We'll get another one here. All right, how about that, Karen?
Sounds good.
That was a first-time person, too. I think this one's a first time as well. First-time possible winner here on the show. This is my favorite part. We may go. We had the other day 3 people not answer.
They probably see
Hello?
the random
Hello,
number
good morning.
and think it's spam.
Good morning. Hi, I was calling about your car insurance. I'm just kidding.
car.
I'm just kidding. I'm calling on behalf of Hello Huntsville Insurance. You are a lucky prize winner today. How you doing? Hey, good morning. You won. You texted to win this morning. And so I believe, is this Laura?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Laura. You are our winner today.
Okay.
And so we have a gift to give away to you. I will text you after the show. And thank you for answering, because the first person did not answer, so they did not win. But you are our lucky winner today, Laura.
Yay.
So congratulations. Can I ask you a couple of questions? How long have you been in Huntsville?
I've been in Huntsville since 1994.
Awesome. So you've been here for a whole minute, for a week, sometimes I say a hot minute. What do you love most about this community, Laura?
Just the friendliness of everybody. Everybody is so always just nice.
That's 100% right. Well, before we let you go, again, congratulations. How'd you find out about the show?
You guys just popped up one day on my Facebook.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's our paid sponsorship, so it's working, Laura. Well, Laura, congratulations. Thank you for being a part of the show, and I will text you later. But we do have an exclusive limited edition Hello Huntsville mug from our good friend Jason Thompson at Guardian Defense that he's provided those. So thank you so much, Laura, for listening.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Sometimes folks are like, who is that calling me? And you get the sense of sometimes you can joke around, sometimes you can't.
Right.
That was one of those, Laura. I wasn't going to joke around with you very long, because that may have been a phone slammed down in my ear.
Right.
But
I
congratulations.
think she wouldn't have won the prize.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, the good news is, friends, there's still more opportunities to win throughout the week. We're going to be giving away prizes every day. This week's maybe cash tomorrow. All you got to do is you won cash one time, Karen.
I did.
So, and it's legitimate. Did it work? Did you use it? Yeah.
Yep, it worked.
Perfect. I was hoping I found it in the streets. I'm glad it worked. This week's keyword, hello. Go. You can text it all week, friends. Once a day. It will increase your chances to win. Again, just text in the word hello to 936-339-0139. Karen, anything else? We captured a lot today. I was surprised, It's just you and I hanging out, having fun, talking pool party, and, we didn't get any tequila, though. I'm kind of upset about that.
I know. I've been waiting for the door to open and still nothing.
Have you been over there to Cloud 9, by the way, across the street?
I have not.
Did you know that there's a little restaurant in there?
I've heard that, yes.
We call him He's not a doctor, by the way, but he's a wealth of knowledge. I call him Dr. Blaine, but he's not officially a doctor. I don't want any doctors that are listening. I don't want to take away your title. But he's really awesome. Name's Blaine, and they have amazing food that is not that expensive and wonderful staff in there. And they have a soup of the day. And so today I may be feeling a little Cloud 9. So if you want to be on Cloud 9, go over to Cloud 9. Go see Blaine.
All right,
I'll bring you
sounds
something
good.
sometime, Karen.
Okay.
So, all right, well, that'll wrap it up. Been a lot of fun here today. One final reminder tonight. We'll see you out there at Grill and Gather. Come join us, 5 to 7 p.m. Just a $10 campaign contribution is all it is. And you can hang out with some friends, have some funny. You know what? Bring your own brother. Bring your own booze, too, while you're at it. Bring your own brother and your own booze. Come on out. Hang out. Little dominoes, silent auction going on tonight. Humphrey for mayor. We appreciate Russell and all of his generous support of this community as well. He served in the community a long time. And you guys get to serve side by side on council. And it's a pretty great opportunity. And enjoy that. So come on out. Be a part of that tonight. And I will be there, so we'll see you there. Karen, been a fun one. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That'll wrap it up as always. Make sure to
Have a good
join
week.
us. Yeah, have a great week. And we will wrap it up with that. Want to remind you, go by and see Karen, Walker County Federal Credit Union. If she's not there, there's other folks that are there. Ruthie, she's sweet. She'll take care of you as a teller. And if you need to get your account set up, they will always be there to take care of you. Again, Walker County Federal Credit Union every single Monday with us. Friends, as I wrap up every single show, I want to remind you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. We'll be back at it bright and early tomorrow, 7 a.m. Jason Thompson, Guardian Defense. Until then, good morning, Huntsville, and God bless.